good morning, everyone. I'm sitting here trying out a new pick. I'm going to tell you about this in just a moment. I don't know, I like it. Anyways, I am going on a road trip today. As you hear this video, I'm probably up and running about, getting the car loaded up with all the goodies and things that I'm going to bring with me, and I'll be on my way. So be watching for videos. You probably won't get one on Thursday morning. So it's Thursday morning. Let's see, it's Wednesday. Yeah, you probably won't get one Thursday morning. Maybe in the evening, I might have one out for you. The first day of a road trip is usually a little bit crazy, and so I'm not really sure I'll be able to take the time once I get there. I'll probably be tired. So watch for it on Friday morning, maybe Thursday night. Just be watching for it, and I hope to meet you on that road. All right. So I wanted to show you something here real quick. I'm not going to do a super long video here, but I'm always curious about some of these products that they put out. And a few months ago, I don't know how long it's been now, there's a company called the Attak Pik. And I don't know if you remembered seeing these. There was a lot of advertising. And I went ahead and bought a couple. And this was one that I have left. I don't know what happened to the other ones. I think, honestly, I think my dog Bernice found them. If she finds a pick, it's gone. She chews it up. She doesn't swallow it. She just chews it up, spits it out. And I don't understand it, but that's what she does. She probably gets bored, or she's getting at me to tell me something. I don't know. So anyways, but I do have this one left, and I tried these out simply because I was curious, and they were claiming that they sound like a 12-string guitar, and so I got it. And this one, I can't say it sounds like a 12-string guitar, but it's definitely louder, and you can tell that it has more vibration. And it's simply because it's got the serrated edge on I don't know if you can see it with the light there, but it's right down in here, it's kind of serrated. And then up here, it's textured, so, it'll stay in your hand. But that serrated edge, when it hits the string, to me, it feels, you can feel a resistance. It feels like sandpaper. So it takes a little getting used to it. And also adjusting, because you don't, I personally, when I'm playing around with this, I think it sounds great, but you don't want to dig too deep with it. You want to stay on the tip of it. That's the way I think. I don't know. Somebody that maybe plays with these all the time probably has a better understanding. But so I've always was curious about it. It's not something that caught hold of me, that I started using it all the time. I just played around with it, and it pretty much just went in a drawer, and that was it. Well, I just happened to notice that Attak Pik has put out multiple styles of picks, and they had a sample pack of 8 of them. And so I thought, I'm going to get that. I need to take a closer look and see what they are, what the purpose of these are, or what they've come up with. And so I'm not sure where these are made, but they are made of nylon. This pack of 8, I think I paid $12 for the 8 picks. And there are multiple sizes, about 3, 2 of them are small picks like this. And they're like jazz picks. I kind of set those aside. I don't like the way they feel. They're real small. But for somebody that uses a jazz pick, you can tell they probably, that they'd be fast. So, but for me, I set them aside. You got to get the pack and check it out for yourself, depending on your style and what you like. But I'm going to set these off to the side because, sake of time, I can't look at all of them. And then there was a number of other picks let's see, this was the early pick. There was another one that was textured. This one, look, I forgot what the name of it is, but it kind of looks like, I think I saw in the writing, somebody wrote a review, said it looked like chicken pox. And it does. It's just these little dots all over it. And this one feels stiff to me. And again, if you dig too deep, you feel this resistance. It almost wants to grab it out of your hand. I don't hold my pick very tight. I keep it very loose. And perhaps this might need more of a grip, but I can hear. So yeah, that's this one, and I just don't like the way it feels. I like the way it sounds. I don't like the way it feels, and so that's just my opinion. You got to try it to know how you'd feel about it. And so there was that one, and there was another one that had a beveled edge on it like this, and it's sort of like a teardrop, but it's indented where your fingers go like this. I don't like that. I like that to be flat because the way I hold my pick, so this wouldn't work for me either. But I sense that it would be pretty fast. But again, it's not something that I would get, so I've set that one aside. And set this aside here. So then there was 4 of them that kind of stood out to me. And the one I really, really liked of those 4, first of all, I'm going to show it to you first. It's called the Viper. I like this pick. I would buy it. I'm sort of getting acquainted with it. Their style is, it's got a very pointed end. It looks like a little slice of pizza. And the end is smooth. There's no serrated but dots or lines or anything. It's just smooth. And the gauge is 0.72, I think. And it fits my hand quite well, the way I hold it. It fits really nice. The Viper, and it's kind of purple in color, and I would consider it, but I have to say this, I'm gonna have to do a little comparison. This is my favorite pick right here. It's called the Guitar Moose. It's a totally different company, and it's what I always use. And so if you were to compare these two, this is the Guitar Moose. Viper. So I like them both. I think this one is a little more muffled, or I don't know if that's the right word. It's tamed, where this one's brighter. This is carbon fiber. But the reason why I like the Guitar Moose, one, carbon fiber, it doesn't wear. I'm not getting dust from it. I know people have asked, are you seeing dust? No, I don't see any dust. They wear out slowly. So as they wear, obviously it's going to be throwing something off, but I don't see that. This is a nylon, and this one here costs close to $5 for one pick. This one, I think you can get a pack of 12 for, you know, I don't know if it was $10 or $12 or something. I think they're like $1 a piece or something. So they're a lot cheaper. I don't know, I like it, but the guitar mousse has this foam here that it'll stick on the guitar. See that? So while you're playing, if you decide you want to go to fingerstyle, you can just stick it on your guitar and then come back and get it. And not only that, that foam is very comfortable, and I hold a very loose pick. I've never lost these. These don't fall out of my hand. They tend to hold to your hand. So I've really, really come to enjoy these guitar mousse picks. But, you know, the guitar mousse actually sells little sticky dots that are made of this material that you can get and put on your picks. So you get that grip. They don't stick real well with those. I bought a package of them, but you do get the grip. You feel the grip. So I might put some on this and see what it feels like. But I like that pick. So that was a good thing that came out of the package. And they had another one that had smooth edges. This one's called the Devon, and it's bigger, and it's a heavier pick as well. So it works just fine. So it's got nice sound to it. You could hear a little bit of a difference as to my guitar mousse pick. And then there's two others that were unique. They have the edges that have, this one has dots. It's I forgot what this is called. This is called the Attak Pik. Where this one here is, is this the, this is called the Attak Pik, and this is called the Blade 3 here, this orange one. This is a very light pick. It's the lightest one, I think, that was in the pack, where this one's is a little bit heavier, but the dots on the end are different from the original picks that had the serrated going across. And so, this light one has the little serrated edges going across. So here's the Attak Pik with the kind of does give sort of a 12 string. But I don't know that I like the sound. But anyways, that is what it sounds like. But I do like the sound of it on an individual picking. So, and then, of course, this little one. And again, these all feel like, when it hits the string, you feel that roughness hitting the string. It's something that'll take some getting used to. Because to me it feels like sandpaper, and it grabs the string kind of so you feel a resistance. There's not a smooth connection to the string at all. So it's different, and it's meant to be different. And so I would suggest that if you're curious about it, it's only $12. Buy a pack of 8. Give it a try, and then let me know what you think. Are there any in there that you find that you might buy? I think I would buy this Viper. I like it. I like the feel of it. I'm going to take it with me and play around with it on my trip. But, of course, I have to take my guitar mousse. These are my favorite. expensive. Can't beat that. Well, I don't know. They're pretty good. They're very close. All right, and a lot cheaper. All right, so we're going to leave it right there. I just thought I'd share that with you. I haven't drawn any conclusions. Well, I have drawn one conclusion. I don't know that I like the picks. They're not that there's anything wrong with them. I'm not criticizing the pick. I'm just saying it's not right for me. But I like that Viper. Okay, so that's called the Attak Pik, and I got those today, and it's been a lot of fun playing around with them. And I'm going to do a little more playing around with it and reading up on them and maybe read some ideas that others have on how they're to be used, because I think that's part of what's missing here is I think there's purpose behind some of these that I'm not familiar with. All right. I'm going to end it right there. So I'll meet you on the road tomorrow. And I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.